Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I'm going to dive right into a collective message around the divine masculines, and we'll see what messages they want to communicate to you, divine feminine. There could be something in the title as well that's already resonating. We're going to keep it nice and short and sweet and see what the divine masculines want you to know. Okay, so I hate that I keep making the same mistakes. I don't know how to stop. Okay, and I feel like this mistake has a lot to do with just really getting triggered by you, and I'm hearing the words blocking. Okay, they may not know how to stop like running their reaction to just communication with you or even opening up. It's like they shut down, and I feel like they don't want to keep repeating that pattern with you because many of you like I'm hearing you're good to me, like you're so good to me, and I feel like the mistake that they keep making is just shutting you off or shutting you down. I'm also seeing sarcasm. I'm seeing the word sarcasm in my head. So many of them may be very rough around the edges in the way that they communicate to you. And they feel bad. Like I feel like it sits with them. And this could be something as well that they may just be realizing about themselves. Like they hate this about themselves. And I feel like you're maybe getting them to realize that it's like I need to do better. That's what I'm hearing from this divine masculine. Like I need to do better. Like they don't want to hurt you, and there's something about your personality that's very kind and beautiful, and I feel like you're getting them to like humble themselves in a way, or understand or recognize that like compassion or kindness is an important quality. Someone feels protective of you, or someone I feel like is starting to open up and realize that they really care about you. What is your divine masculine learning from this connection to you, divine feminine? Yeah, disharmony, triggers, and conflict. They don't want to be triggered. They don't want to cause conflict. They don't want to cause disharmony or pain. I feel like some of you, if your divine masculine seen you cry or heard you cry or made you upset in any way, it really sits heavily with them at this time. I'm also seeing like temper with some of these divine masculines, okay? And like I feel you already know this divine feminine, but you definitely are here to help them heal this temper, this anger that resides within them, okay? Because many of you may not know or realize, or you will come into the realization that they've not experienced a lot of affection or love. They have had it very, very difficult, okay? And when it comes to just their outlook, I'm hearing like feminine energies, just women, like their outlook on women growing up, they've never been very respectful. And you come off as this very beautiful, kind energy, yet there is this firmness about you, okay? You've spoken up in some way, okay? And that's why they hate that they effed up. I feel like you've spoken up in some way, but it was done in like such a beautiful, graceful, gentle way that they're literally like kicking themselves in the ass right now. But it's for the best, okay? Because for the first time ever, you're getting this divine masculine to realize that like they can't continue like this, okay? They can't continue on in this energy. They're taking your compassion and your nurturing for granted, and it's everything that they've like always wanted. It's everything that they want. And the minute you show up with it, it's like I'm seeing like you come to them with this heart, and they like, a heart-shaped piece of paper, and they just like crinkle it up. It's like they don't want to do that. They don't want to keep making that same mistake. Because I keep hearing like she's everything that I want. She's everything that I'm craving, and I keep effing it up. And the thing is that when they F it up, I feel like many of you who are in the divine feminine energy, because you're probably well versed on this journey and you might have quite a bit of knowledge about twin flames, you really know how to give them that space to just be able to like decompress or process their feelings. And I feel like that is exactly why it is they may just be feeling like really shitty about themselves right now. They may long for your nurture or your compassionate side, or they may just be fixated on it and thinking about the fact that it's like they hate this double-edged sword. It's like they want to be near you so bad, but each time they're near you, they manage to like say something stupid or hurt you or be sarcastic, or like I'm hearing acting out the pain that other people have bestowed upon them. And they hate that because they know that you really don't deserve it. Okay? Can we get some more clarity on this divine masculine? Sorry, love. Okay, so you two have met as fate, and I feel like this separation as well, or this tower moment, is happening as part of this aha or epiphany moment, an epiphany moment or an aha moment. And divine intervention is also stepping in, because this is a pivotal moment here for this divine masculine. Okay, I feel like nobody else in their life has been able to come in and make them put that lightning in check. Okay, they're the type that they don't care if they burn down trees, they burn down bridges with their anger, with their words. I'm hearing restless. Okay, somebody needs like to take better care of their mood, better care of their health. You could have come in and just with a little bit of nurturing and compassion, you're about to help this divine masculine change their life. That's why Detour is here, because I do feel like this anger definitely has been getting the best of them in many other areas of their life. And I'm getting this beautiful, profound love. I'm going to get the romance angels. Because I feel like this beast, you've melted this beast's heart. And you really did come in to teach them that valuable lesson about just getting their life in check somehow. Putting that anger in check. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck in half. Okay, so we have engagement. Your love life's ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and that's why I feel like somebody is ready to go in the direction of healing themselves, like a pattern, a mistake. They keep making this mistake, and it's prevented them from experiencing true intimacy, true love. Okay, and there it is. It's healing family issues. Oops, sorry, my darling. I didn't mean to scare you. So I feel like this is what's at the root cause of this for many of you, okay? So the mistakes that a lot of your divine masculines keep on making when it comes to connecting with you, like your connection might be just very high conflict. They don't know how to act when it comes to being in a connection with a divine feminine. I'm hearing like no manners, really rough around the edges. And again, I keep hearing like with healing family issues, their parents, it could be like a father figure here, just absolutely zero respect for just women in general, maybe even like older brothers or just older masculine energies that they would hang around with. The way that they view women or feminine energy was just like not good enough or not worthy. Okay, I feel like this is a divine masculine who really missed out on nurturing and compassion, because whoever this masculine energy was in their life, because they never valued true feminine energy, they never saw compassionate or nurturing sides of divine feminine energies. Therefore, the mothering energies in your divine masculine's life, they didn't know how to be nurturing, right? Like many of your divine masculines were literally come from households where it's like, you know, they got married mechanically, had babies, you raise them, and then when they turn 18, they go and they live their lives. And that's that. Okay, I feel like for a lot of your divine masculines, they were never raised in homes where it was demonstrated that women were compassionate and they took care of their partners. And it's like, no, everybody had a specific role that, you know, like they more had like this very outdated belief that women were just there for a specific purpose. And I feel too through this reading a lot of the divine masculines as well, like it's intimacy. That is what I'm getting, and that's what this whole big trigger thing is about. You guys can connect intimately without them messing that up somehow. Okay, it's like they don't know how to be intimate. They don't know how to view intimacy as something that's like sacred or special. And this is around the areas where they just feel like they're really, it's rough. Okay, they don't know how to see things as beautiful. They don't know how to have like a beautiful outlook or perspective on life. But when they're apart from you, like I feel like you guys might be in some kind of conflict right now. There could have been some kind of trigger, but I feel like you're gently teaching them. That's why this love life is ascending to a higher level of communication, because many of you are going to be blown away by this divine masculine coming to you and reaching out. That's this big detour and divine intervention that's taking place, because the whole big intervention here is the fact that like they're spiraling out of control with the fact that you're at a distance from them. Everybody's used to putting up with their anger and their temper and their shit, and people usually just sweep it under the rug, and like just to pacify them, will come back and try to talk to them and try to get back in their good books. Like, this is how I'm seeing that your divine masculine behaves, and many of you were really sent in to try to help assist them and heal. And I feel like many of you are the only ones who can really do this because they crave and desire intimacy with you so bad. That's why the nurture and compassion card is coming up. They want to be close to you. Okay, that's why the same mistakes that they make with other people in the past, they would never learn, because no one would ever call them out on their bullshit. And even if these people did call them out, your masculines are really good at just shutting people out, dismissing them. I don't want to hear from you. Go away. But with you, they can't. Your energy feels too good, and they know that there's a divine purpose behind you either speaking your truth. They can't get away from feeling shitty. That's what it is. Other people, they can hurt their feelings just fine, I'm hearing, right? Like, other people, they don't really care. Like, oh, yeah, I say something out of timing. I say something out of the way. Like, who cares? You get your feelings hurt, whatever. But with you, divine feminine, especially when it comes to, trying to get close to you and then they mess that up, you distance yourself, right? I feel like many of you are like, nope, not tolerating that, not putting up with it. And then when they lose access to this warmth, this beautiful, warm, cuddly, fluffy, Mega, cut it out. I've tried to stay focused on the reading. Okay? Like I was saying, guys, when they're apart from you, then they realize, like, it's like they miss that tender loving. They miss your compassionate ways that, even though they may not be used to it, they might find that it's like, damn, like when we're not in touch, I kind of miss those good morning texts. Even though there was a part of them at one point that felt like kind of cringe about it, like it's so cheesy, like to be in this way. But then when you don't do it, or when you don't reach out, or when they don't hear from you, they're like, shit. Kind of miss that, good morning sunshine message, or I hope you have a wonderful night, or, good night, handsome, I'm thinking about you. It's like they've convinced themselves for so long that it's like, oh, they don't need that, they don't want that. And now that they've experienced it with you, they don't want to make the same mistakes of pushing it away, because every single time they have to start back at square one with you. Okay, and many of them are starting to piece together and realize that it's like, I don't want to be like my parents. Like, I don't want to be like, could be a divine masculine who's just like, I don't want to be like my dad. Like, I don't want to be like my mom. Like, I don't want to be so, like, cold and distant. Like, I don't want to live out those patterns. And I feel like some of the interactions that they've had with you, they've just been like, ugh, like, I feel like I'm mimicking those patterns of, like, people I've seen in relationships. It's like you've come in and you've totally made them see that it's like, no, this is what relationships can be like. They were so convinced that they had it all figured out, but this was just such a narrow outlook based off of like how they maybe saw their parents being in relationships, right? How they maybe saw people in their family or people close to them being in relationships, just very superficial, very artificial, sometimes even just fake. Like, I can't stand you, but because we've been married for X amount of years or been in a relationship for X amount of years, let's just stay together. Like, they've just observed that and seen it, so that's been the pattern. And then here you come, divine feminine, showing them that it's like, no, it can be on fire, it can be warm, it can be compassionate, it can be beautiful, it can be supportive. I can love you, I can cheer you on, I can make you feel good. And it's like, that's exactly why they don't want to mess this up, because you've left an impression. When they're not with you, they miss those little things that you do, that you don't even have to give it a second thought. You don't even have to put much effort into taking care of your divine masculine emotionally. And that's what they've been lacking, and that's what they've been missing, is somebody to know them twin-intuitively enough to be able to take care of them emotionally. The way that you love on them, like, that can't be replaced by anything. Okay? I am here to tell you guys that, and I think Mega is too. All right, guys? So that's what we have for you guys for this one. If you guys do want a personal session with me, don't be afraid to check out my bio. I do have some links in there where you can reach me on my Hipsy profile. If I'm not on YouTube, check me out on Hipsy, okay? That's where I'm usually hanging out. And I do have a membership section as well. So if you guys do want to get into those more intimate readings, 18 plus crowd, then yeah, check it out, guys. There's quite a library in there that I've created. All right. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.